Hello. I'm here in my dear friend Janhavi's house. They are behind the camera. Thank you for filming and letting me use this space.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Sukriti, and I'm a yoga teacher, and my mom, who lives on the West Coast, I live on the East Coast, called the other day and asked me for some help with some low back pain, and then suggested I make a video for her so that she can get up in the morning and do a few stretches, do a few things before getting on with her day. And then on Facebook, a bunch of friends and people I don't even know were commenting about how when they look on YouTube for yoga videos, it's a lot of white people and not a lot of anyone else teaching. And so even though I don't like this, in the sense that like giving instruction to someone who's not actually there is foreign to me. I don't usually like to do that kind of thing. I feel like this is something to try. So it's an experiment and you all can give feedback and hopefully we can figure this out together. So yay for Desi/Brown, South Asian, whatever, people taking up space on the internet with yoga.
Yay.
So say, mom, that you just got out of bed and so you stand up on the ground, right? We'll just start standing up actually, right? So find your feet right below your hips. Let your knees be a little soft. And let's just take the arms up, breathing in. It's like a casual stretch, right? Maybe reach over to one side. And you don't have to lean all the way over. Just feel like your side body is opening, stretching the side here, breathing. In and out of the back of your rib cage too, not just the front. Come up into the other side. Just reach up first. Right here. It can sometimes help to push that same leg down too. So I'm leaning over to my left and I'm pushing my right foot down to help make space between my right hip and armpit. Right, come back up. Take both arms up again, breathing in. Maybe just take some big circles, breathing out. I can just imagine mom going like this too, because I have the same pattern. So feel that when you're reaching up, that it's here, the outer shoulder blade pushing up instead of kind of your neck getting stressed as you reach up. So maybe play around with soft neck. Right. Give yourself a little wiggle. And then again, softening the knees. Maybe walk your hands down your legs and bending the knees a little bit. You could even put your elbows on the thighs. And see if you can relax your belly a little bit, relax the thighs a little bit, and start to kind of lift your butt up behind you. It doesn't have to be far, you might just be like this, as long as you feel a stretch in the backs of your legs. That's what we're looking for. And then breathing, someone's making coffee.
Sorry.
That's okay. Breathing in and out, just let your head drop. Maybe nod and shake it a little bit. Inhaling, spreading the ribs out. Exhaling, letting yourself soften and drop. Right, and from here actually let's keep working with low back. So coming down, right, you can bring one knee down, then the other one. You come onto your back, hold the knees in the chest, and just take some circles, right? So this is embarrassing, Mom, I'm sorry, but you said that you feel like your belly gets in the way, but don't worry about it. You don't have to pull your knees all the way in. You can leave them out here and just go in some small circles, right? It's not about making a particular shape. It's just feeling into your own body and seeing about kind of releasing tension that might have creeped in while you were sleeping. Right. That was an exaggerated exhale, but you get the idea. You're not holding your breath. What you can also do is pick up one foot and cross it across the opposite knee. Put a little flex in the foot. So you're not pointing your foot, you're flexing. And you can stay right here, just gently pushing this thigh forward. If you feel a stretch in your hip here, then stay right here. If this doesn't feel like anything, you might reach and hold the back of your thigh here, right? And depending on who you are, maybe you'll pull this in even more, but all that matters is do you feel a stretch here somewhere? And be with that and breathe. Let's do 5 breaths. You might rock and explore a little bit left and right. Go ahead and set that foot down. We'll do the other side. Again, staying right here if you want. Lifting if you want. Just feel your breath moving in and out of the body. And again, if you have neck and shoulder tension, this is a great place to feel what's the least amount of effort you can make in the neck and the shoulders. Right, and then let's rock on the back a little bit, forward and back. And some people might be able to sit all the way up. Other people, you'll just turn to the side and push your hands into the ground. Okay, so just 1 or 2 more things here for the morning stretching situation. Right, come to hands and knees. Let your belly drop and back bend a little. Right, breathing in. And notice, even I just did it. I picked my chin up like this. You can let that go, right? Long neck. See if you can get broad across your collarbones. And breathing out, pick your low belly up into the low back. Breathing in, coming forward. Feel the stretch in this direction, and then feel that your head and your tail could both drop. Coming to neutral, if you want to add a little bit of strengthening to the situation, firm your belly, low belly up into the low back, lift your left arm forward like you're reaching it out from your low back somewhere. Push everything else into the ground more. Take a few breaths here. That hand down, transfer weight to the opposite hand. Both legs are still pushing down, belly up. Stretch the right arm forward. If you're feeling up to it, you might add your leg behind, but you don't have to. Right, maybe take a few motions. And then do one leg. Really, again, lifting the low belly up. There's a tendency to kind of do this. So see if you can keep your hips high. Put action right through the toes. Maybe this is only a few breaths for you. Doesn't matter. Maybe you don't do it at all, you skip it. That's fine too. It's just a way to kind of connect strength from your belly out through your foot, through the whole leg. Take 5 breaths on the other side. And then let your knees go slightly wider, let your hips scoot back. You might only come this far, right? It doesn't matter if your hips don't sit all the way down. You can stack your palms up and rest your forehead on top of the palms. And in this shape, relax your spine, relax the neck and shoulders and the tail. A breath in, come back forward, and we'll just end here by lying down, and I'm going to use the edge of this couch. Right, so you can use anything that comes up to the level of your knees, so that your lower leg is supported. And what this does is brings more flatness into the low spine, so relaxing here. Even though you just woke up, sometimes while we're sleeping, that tenseness builds here, so this is actively releasing that. And honestly, I would pause this and just be here for like 5 full minutes if you have the time. Releasing down into the floor. You can let the arms go wherever you want. Doesn't matter. And just connecting back into what the purpose of yoga is, if that got lost along the way with all the details, which for me is really just spending time in awareness with yourself and using your body as a tool for that, right? Using the breath and the body as a tool. It's a moving meditation or a body-centered meditation for me. And that's all. So to come out of this, we'll just bring the knees in, maybe rock a little. And honestly, if there's anything else that you want to do, like if there's a way you want to move your body, do it, right? Just go with whatever feels useful to you and good to you. Like I said at the beginning, I feel weird sort of demonstrating like this because this is, you're seeing a shape that is my body, which is not what I expect anybody else to look like. It's very much about what my system is up to, so I hope you can take in the instructional piece and really focus on how you feel inside and let that guide you more than any ideas about a shape you have to make, because that's not what this is about, right? And hopefully this is useful, and hopefully next time Janhavi will actually be with me on this side of the camera. Thank you for filming. And I just want to have a moment of gratitude for this body in its current state, for existing at all. A moment of gratitude for all my teachers, which Mom, you and Dad were my first yoga teachers, so thank you. And all the other teachers that have come after, and all of your teachers, whoever's watching, for giving us this very privileged access, this lucky access that we have, to the extent that we have it, to these methods of developing mindful attention for the benefit of ourselves and other people. I hope you have a lovely rest of the day. Thanks.